Hello and welcome to the Surprisingly Sober Podcast. I am Trevor.
And I'm Taryn taking a deep sip.
Deep sips.
Some rich sips.
Rich sips. Bill Murray. Listen to surprisingly music. But yeah, we're here. We're just chit-chatting. It's a nice July 4th.
So I actually have to do a quick retraction. We fucked up on an episode. We fucked up and M called me out. Apparently the drummer of Thank You Scientist is now trans and they go by Faye. Our apologies. She is a great drummer.
Okay.
Quick retraction. We called her he a lot, apparently.
I don't even remember knowing their name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the drummer changed at some point because the Wikipedia article did not say Faye.
Okay. Well, sorry.
So fuck you, Wikipedia. That's my retraction.
Thank you, or not thank you. Wikipedia has helped many kids through school. So, July 4th.
Yeah, it's
Let's talk about the stupidity of July 4th. So, July 4th celebrates the United States of America's independence from the Kingdom of Great Britain. Of England.
Yeah.
Whatever it's
the
called.
UK.
No, because United Kingdom, that's like Britain, Scotland, Wales,
Dude,
and
I'm so
Ireland.
sick of that bullshit. Oh, no, it's I live in Britain. No, I live in the UK. No, I'm English. No, I'm British. Like, dude, it's all the fucking same over here in the United States of America, okay?
We're all Americans, and that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah.
I think July 4th is kind of stupid, especially with, we live in Oregon, and in the last week, it's pretty much almost statewide that places have banned fireworks.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons. The main reason being, we don't want the state to burn down this fucking year. Again, because we're already having wildfires.
Yeah.
The other reasons people don't like fireworks are for pets.
Veterans with PTSD.
Veterans with PTSD, that's the big one. That
Yep.
one I think is the most.
That is not so much as forest fires. Forest fires are worse than PTSD, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like...
Taryn, fuck PTSD.
Like, I wish I was famous because the headline would be Taryn doesn't care about veterans with PTSD or something. Like, that'd be hysterical because then you'd come and watch the clip and I would just be sitting here like, oh no, a forest fire is worse than someone having like a negative interaction because of PTSD.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a headline. It could just be the episode title.
Taryn doesn't care about veterans. Partially true.
Bootlickers. I said that word so many times this week at work.
So, someone at my job was like, yeah, tomorrow's the 4th. We're the freest country. And I was like, we're not.
Yes.
And
we are not.
We are.
Okay, give me some fucking facts.
And I was like, actually, we have the highest incarceration rate of any country in the world.
I think it's by percentage, too. Not just amount
per
of
capita.
people.
It's per capita.
Yeah, per capita. So that's pretty fucking good.
Private industry owns healthcare.
Private industry owns prisons.
Yeah. Like, your job owns your fucking health insurance. Like, it's theirs. They're letting you use it, essentially.
Yes.
Like, the second you're out the door, it's just like, and it's now $1 million to go to the doctors. Have fun. You will bankrupt yourself for all eternity because of a strep throat. Good luck.
And then when you do actually have to file for bankruptcy, they will make it so difficult and demeaning.
Yeah.
And then, like, I heard stories about people who went bankrupt because of healthcare costs, like taking care of their son who got injured or got some sort of stuff, and then they have to go bankrupt, and then they have to do all these classes and stuff that be like, you need to be better with money.
So my mom had to file for bankruptcy because she was legally disabled. Like, so she, like, couldn't work and the government support wasn't enough, so she had to file for bankruptcy because her credit cards were, like, through the fucking roof. And, yeah, I'm gonna leave this next part out for legal reasons.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Taryn brought up a story and didn't finish it.
No. Like that story's finished. He filed for bankruptcy. This is something that happened like 20 years later.
Oh, okay.
Involving money. That's not the most legal situations.
Whatever.
You can't garnish cash hidden under a bed. Let's go with that.
Thanks, Mr. Krabs. But July 4th, I think, is just a really stupid fucking holiday. Because, yeah, we got our independence from England.
Well, people misconstrue, like, our independence and freedom. We became an independent nation. That is what the holiday is actually celebrating. We were a colony of another country. Another country owned us. So let's look at it like we're businesses. Like,
we bought ourselves out.
Yeah, we bought ourselves out, and now we're our own thing, and we're working for ourselves. But now people are like, oh, it's about, freedom and stuff like that. And it's like,
but
so many people equate freedom to us just bombing other countries.
Yes, but the whole buying ourselves out thing, it's like we were in a Wendy's. And then we just walked in there and said, we're a McDonald's now. It's like, no, we're a Wendy's. Like, people lived here. Like,
No. We came from... We were Burger King workers. Yeah. We walked into a Wendy's and said, this is a McDonald's now.
Yeah. Actually, that is perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're a bunch of fucking clowns. Over here stateside.
Yeah. But my problem with it is those people who say that America is totally free and the best country in the world and all that sort of shit. It's like, no, there's a lot that this country needs to fix. We are far from it. And it's like one of those things where I think we should stop celebrating ourselves until we get those things fixed. So then we can continue to celebrate the 4th and the great things that this country has done.
Yeah.
And it means more, because it doesn't mean a whole lot.
It really doesn't. Like, I would say we're probably also up there as, like, the country with, like, the most, like, surveillance done on their citizen population.
It's either China or England. I know London has, like, CCTV cameras.
Yeah, true.
On every fucking light post.
True. But I don't know, like... All right, let's try and say this correctly, Taryn. With a given population of China being like 1.4 billion people or something, like something just astronomically insane, and the cities being so overcrowded with a volume of people, I'm gonna say, if you're from China... Like, say you're living in Taiwan or something, and you're walking around the fucking streets, or Beijing. Taiwan's, like, separate, right?
Taiwan's an island.
I don't know shit. I'm an idiot, okay? So, please, if I say something stupid, correct me, because I'm dumb, and I don't know. So, say you're walking around Beijing as someone who's born in Beijing, raised by people who were born in Beijing. You're Chinese, You're born Chinese, you look Chinese, you are Chinese. I feel like you could walk down the fucking street and... Like, there's just such a volume of people that it's just like, I don't think the government can surveil what you do super well.
It takes a lot of manpower, but they're trying.
Yeah. They're trying to do that, but I don't know. It's like being in downtown New York, but literally the whole country is downtown New York. It's like, I feel like if I just, like, threw on a hat and walk down the street, you wouldn't be able to fucking pinpoint me.
Yeah, your Marvel disguise, your baseball cap.
Yeah,
Gotta fold it.
No, fuck people who have the brim folded.
Dude, I get
such a shit look
on at work because I wear flat brim caps.
Yeah, because you work with a bunch of hicks and redneck garbage.
Yeah, they're the ones who put rubber bands around their bill to get them even more rounded. And so it's like, I'm like, is that cutting off circulation to your brain? Because you're talking like it is.
I don't know, man, but I just know my sister's getting real sexy. So we were talking about freedom.
Yeah, freedom.
Yeah, we're the freest country, but we're not even free to fuck our own siblings. What is this country?
I mean, you are.
Oh, yeah, true. The Midwest is full of incest.
South. Alabama. Fuck that state.
Yeah. And their college football program.
Yeah, fuck Nick Saban. But yeah, so July 4th, we need to work on our shit before we can really celebrate July 4th the way that
Yeah.
it should be. It should be inclusive, not a I'm gonna wear everything red, white, and blue in stars and stripes, which is illegal, or it's against the flag
Yeah,
code.
it's against flag code.
Yeah.
Um,
It's not supposed to be worn as a garment.
So my favorite thing, I should have worn it for this episode, but I completely forgot. So I have a shirt that's red, white, and blue stars all over it. It's a black shirt with red, white, and blue stars. Everyone is always like, oh, it's like a really cool 4th of July shirt. It's actually a French brand. You dumb fucks in America know that like a fuck ton of countries use red, white, and blue, right? Like, that's not like an American thing. We weren't first. Far from it. I don't know why Americans are so obsessed with the red, wine, blue. Red, wine, blue. It's like, yeah, same with almost every other European fucking country.
I mean, the French were a huge influence on the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
They helped us win the war. Without them, we wouldn't have won the war.
Yeah, but like...
And,
the UK's flag is also red, white, and blue.
No. England's flag is red and white.
Okay.
The UK didn't exist back in the 1700s.
Yeah, but I know, but like... We're not the only country with red, white, and blue.
But yes, but the UK flag is the Welsh flag, the Scottish flag, and the Irish flag all sandwiched together.
Yeah.
They overlay perfectly.
I'm looking this shit up.
Yeah, no, because the Scottish flag is blue and white.
Pull that shit up, Jamie.
The English flag is red and white, and then I don't know what the Welsh flag is. I don't even think the Welsh.
It just shows me the Union Jack flag, the red, white, and blue one.
That's the UK one.
Yeah, that's why I said the UK flag was red, white, and blue.
The United Kingdom.
Yeah.
But back in the 1700s, when we invented our flag, it was just the red and white flag for England.
When you look up Great Britain's flag, it's also red, white, and blue. It's the same fucking flag. Hold on, England.
No, because Great Britain is the United Kingdom.
England flag. It shows both when you look it up.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
That's like... Yeah.
So from what I can tell, the Union Jack flag... Okay, no, this one is... There is a separate flag of England, but they just use the Union Jack since 1606.
Wait, what?
It says since 1606 they just use the Union Jack as like the main flag.
That doesn't make any sense. Scotland and England hate each other. Well, Scotland hates England. Rightfully so.
They still do.
Yeah. Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Every country should hate England.
Yeah. Dude, the only reason the pyramids are in Egypt is because they were too heavy for the British to take and put in a museum.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
There was actually a recent thing. A Brooklyn museum gave back like over 1,000 artifacts to Costa Rica. Costa Rica was like shocked. They're like, "What? Okay,
those are ours."
We've known that they've been gone, but we just.
Did you hear about what's being put in the Smithsonian soon? Or I think it's like it was done today.
What was it?
It was like the name badge and the ID card of the first nurse to receive a COVID vaccine in the States.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I would be pretty weirded out if it was like, oh yeah, your name badge is the first one.
I'd be like, but how am I gonna get into work?
How do I clock in now?
Yeah, like,
can I monetize that exhibit so I don't have to work? Dude, I would have been first. I would have happily been first. I would have been first during the trial periods. I don't give a shit. But, dude, I want to fucking just be right across the street from, like, OHSU. Like, I just want to, like, live right there. And just whenever they're, like, testing out some sort of, like, fitness protocol, I want to be first in fucking line. Just, like, inject me. What program are we running? Let's put whatever new...
You're afraid of needles.
I'm not afraid if other people are holding the needles. I can't inject myself. That's for fucking sure.
You couldn't get a tattoo?
Yeah, I know. That's a long experience is my thing.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad if you choose the right spot.
My balls.
You can go ahead and tattoo your balls there, bud.
Nah, I do really want a sleeve, but that's a long process.
Um,
See, you know, like how they have like the those machines that like the laser printer things that like basically like
3D
laser
printers?
cut,
Oh, laser cut.
like where like it'll like flash really quickly, then like draw really quick out. Like I wish I could do that, but just like on my arm with tattoos, like you just put your arm like in a tube and it's just like you're just like fuck, and then you're done.
Jesus.
Like that's how I want to get tattooed.
You just want to get slapped once?
Yeah, I just want to get hit with an excruciating amount of pain for 4 seconds and then be done. And I want it to be drawn out.
That's fair.
I'd rather get kicked in the nuts than have my ball bag like slowly squeezed until it hurts.
Yeah. Alrighty then.
Moving on and moving forward.
Moving on. So, have you, so you know Joe Rogan, right? Joe Rogan.
Who?
Rogan.
Oh, yes. Famous stand-up podcaster and sit-down comedian. What?
Sit-down comedian. So he's been very adamant against the whole cancel culture. How do you feel about cancel culture, real quick? I feel like it needs to be black and white.
No.
Not this whole gray area where anyone can say whatever they want is cancelable.
I surprisingly very much approve of it in a way, because like, so I know what I am against Joe Rogan's view on it. So like he's all like, you know, like
he's against it 100%. No one should be canceled for shit that they've done.
Which is stupid.
Because he's also a libertarian.
Yeah.
So he should be believe in the free market.
Well, canceling is believing in the free market.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. So
yeah,
it's counter to his own beliefs.
Yeah, because like the government's not saying Bill Cosby can't do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Like they're not saying Bill Cosby's not legally allowed to make comedy content.
What they're saying is he doesn't have to go to prison.
Yeah. Which is fucked.
Yeah.
But like no, I mean I agree with cancel culture in the sense that like, all right, so let's say finally Jared Leto gets accused of rape and raping children. Yeah. Actually gets the court mandated like sentencing
that he deserves.
Yes. And no record label wants to sign him anymore. No venues will host his concerts anymore. And yeah, I agree with that. That is correct.
Yeah.
But like people like will always they start big. Like with the whole Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Like we started out with rapists.
With Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. People raping.
And then we got down to Bill Burr.
Then we kept going down and when did Bill Burr get Me Too'd?
Well, no, not Me Too. I meant canceled.
Yeah, but like we kept getting down the list, till it was like, all right, we got pretty much all the horrific famous people. Pretty much. I'm not saying we got them all.
Who raped.
Yeah, we got the rapists, we got the sexists, we got the racists, we got like worked our way down the list. But now it's just like if you just like tell a bad joke, then people are like, should we cancel him?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Bill Burr mispronouncing a name, or Aziz Ansari just having a bad date.
Yeah,
the Aziz one really gets me.
Yeah,
because that's just like.
But the thing is, they didn't get canceled.
But they attempted. They were attempted. That's why I'm saying we need to stop having this gray area.
Well, that's just people talking shit. That's people just voicing that they were upset with them. Like,
yeah, but that's
no one was like contacting Netflix and being like, I think you need to pull Bill Burr's specials off of the platform because he said this.
You know, people did do that though, because of what he said.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? Like,
that person does, and it's just until enough people do, then that person becomes a Harvey Weinstein-like character. I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. We're both on the same side.
No, I'm saying that like. Cancel culture is good because Bill Burr's following is smart enough to know who gives a shit. I'm gonna keep watching him. That's not like a bad thing. So like he'll still have a fan base and a following. He's not going to like actually get canceled. Like no one was really.
If Bill Cosby has a big enough following, not Bill Cosby obviously, but if a certain person has a big enough following, they can just skate past all that. Jared Leto.
Louis C.K.
Perfect. That's perfect.
But also Louis C.K. did very little wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, what he did was weird. And
What he did was weird. He expressed that he had a fetish and asked women if it was okay for them to partake in it. They said yes, but then they were upset about it later. Oh, he was in a position of power though over them. Like, okay, sure, that's a different thing. They still said yes. So like, if you ask someone to have sex with you and they say, yeah, I'm okay with that, you guys have sex, and then they're like, well, I only did it because I feel threatened, so he raped me. It's like, as the guy, what were you supposed to do? Do you want to have sex with me? Yes. Okay, well, I'm not going to because you might accuse me later, so I'm going to go.
Yeah, that's what you do.
All right.
You go home and you fuck your fleshlight. But, so the reason I brought up the Joe Rogan thing is because Joe Rogan is now being accused of starting cancel culture.
Of starting it?
Yes, of starting cancel culture. Do you remember who Joe Rogan canceled?
Famous stand-up comedian.
Carlos Mencia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carlos Mencia is what Joe Rogan called him, because of the whole stealing jokes thing. Now that is a valid reason to cancel a comedian for stealing content.
Yeah.
You're stealing.
Well, that's not even canceling a comedian. It's discrediting a comedian.
Yes. So discrediting. I like that word much better. I like that.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're good. You're
I'm
smart.
wicked smart.
You're wicked smart.
Dude,
Did you go to Harvard?
I was called... Hold on, I want to get the word right. It was wicked cute, I think.
You're wicked cute.
Yeah, on Tinder, I was called either, like, wicked cute or wicked pretty. Wicked cute.
You're wicked cute.
I'm wicked cute.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm looking at Tinder now. I need to stop.
So, yeah, Joe Rogan is now being accused of starting cancel culture, what I thought was just fucking ironic.
I mean, like, people were doing it before him, but it's fun to say because he...
But he was one of the first major ones.
Yeah.
Because I can't really think of anything early on. There was, like, little, MTV spats and whatnot, but this was, like, the first one to end up discrediting a major comedian.
Well, I mean, like, across, like, all forms of, like, entertainment medium. Like, Courtney Love was canceled before Carlos Mencia. Like, she got, like, discredited, like, really early on. Where, like...
With what? What'd she do?
Like, she accused Harvey Weinstein really early on. But, like, no, like, she got, like, blacklisted hard.
I think that was more just because of the drug thing. And that happened. That happened with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
I think that's a little different than cancel culture.
I mean, she got, like, real canceled where, like, it was, like, the actual, like, labels and shit were just, like, refusing to work with her.
She wasn't talented.
Yeah, that's true.
Like...
Hole had one good song.
Celebrity song.
Skin.
Yeah, and she's the drummer. The most meaningless position in a band. I'm just kidding. Drumming's really fucking difficult.
Every member of the band's important.
Except for the bassist.
I don't know. A good bassist can bring, like, a band that's, like, a 6 to a fucking 8.
Yeah,
like
a good bassist. There are, like, a few out there. There's, like, 6 good bassists.
I think there's 504 good basses at
504?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, just... yeah, I just find it funny that Joe Rogan's being accused of cancel culture.
Yeah, it's funny. But, like...
But what he did was right. With the whole Carlos Mencia thing, Carlos Mencia's a piece of shit. His name's, like, Ned, too.
But also, like, Joe Rogan's a piece of shit, so...
Yeah. Joe Rogan's just so stuck up in his head.
Yeah, he's just so fucking all over the place with, like... I'm not answering that text. That's a long text to answer. Tanya, my boss.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
But, no, I see you're pulling up your notes of topics, and I actually want to, like, talk about cancel culture a bit more.
Go ahead.
Because, like, it's kind of like feminism, where it has, like, just the word itself has so much, like, negative application that has a super negative connotation to it. Where, like, people are like, oh, feminism, that's girls with blue hair yelling at me that all men are evil. And it's like, no, it's not. Cancel culture in of itself is getting rid of people who are problematic in various social communities, such as entertainment. Which I completely agree with for apt reasons. Like, and it's hard to black and white it because it is a spectrum of how bad it is. Like, fucking John Mulaney doing drugs, divorcing his wife, and dating a model. Arguably, those are bad things. If your buddy just out of nowhere starts doing, if I'm married and I start doing cocaine and I suddenly ditch my wife for some model, you're gonna be like, that's kind of fucked, dude.
Yeah, good for you. No, that is kind of funny.
I know, I'm happy and healthy.
Okay,
Olivia Rodrigo. But like, it's hard to be black and white when there's like a very like wide range of gray of shitty. Like John Mulaney's not gonna get canceled for doing cocaine, breaking up with his wife, and just immediately dating a model, which in my mind says, all right, something was already happening there.
Yeah.
Like, so it's kind of hard to just be like, all right, here's the things you can't do, here's the things you can do.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't cancel a comedian for something they say unless it was genuinely shitty. Like what Tony Hinchcliffe did, where he just walked up. The MC introduced him, and he just
put the mic to your mouth. It's pointed away. There you go.
And it was pointed away when it was over here.
It's pointed at your mouth.
I'll point it at my mouth.
Okay. I don't do that again.
But like Tony Hinchcliffe, the MC introduced him. He comes up and then just
starts being racist.
Starts being
Asians.
incredibly racist towards Asians because the MC was Asian.
Yeah.
Like that is wrong. That's wrong.
Like so.
But I guess that is also what a stand-up comedian said as a joke.
Yeah, but
quotes.
no, like that's the thing though. Like everyone will like hide behind the like. Both sides will just be like, oh, so you could just joke around, like, and that you just say anything, but then say that's a joke. And it's just like, well, there's a big difference between saying racist shit and saying a racist joke. Like, if you just go up there and are like, oh, all black people are thieves, oh, and it's just like...
Don Rickles.
Yeah. Like... So many people think like just going up there and saying ultra edgy shit equates to being edgy comedy. And it's like, it's not. Just like watch Anthony Jeselnik. He's the perfect example of he says the darkest things, the most fucked up things, but because there's a punchline and like something at the end of it, it's clearly a joke.
Yeah.
Like with the Tony Hinchcliffe thing, he just started saying racist shit. Like, there wasn't a joke.
Yeah, there was no punchline. That is actually a great way of putting it. When there's a punchline. Anthony Jeselnik's are set-up punchline.
Yeah.
They're so perfect.
Even
there's no way you can, like, say that is a thing because they are so constructed.
Yeah.
Like it's not, like, free-form thinky like Mark Maron.
Yeah.
It is constructed. It is a set-up punchline. It's, what was I thinking?
Dude, I never know what you're thinking.
I don't know either, especially when I'm 3 beers deep. Anthony Jeselnik set up punchline. Yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe. He just said horrible fucking shit.
Yeah.
There was no punchline.
So on the topic of racist humor, though, one thing that I always love as an argument in racist humor is like that there isn't much like white people racist humor, like against white people. And I was like really trying to think of it, like what's some actually like good jokes about like that's like a racist white person or like a racist joke about white people. Because like, you know, there's tons of racist Asian jokes, tons of racist black jokes, tons of racist Mexican jokes. Arab jokes probably have the highest amount of racist jokes about them. And
really?
I mean, like, since 2001, man, I don't know.
Yeah, since 2001, but I feel like, you know, black people had a head start. White people have been making fun of them since forever.
Yeah. But no, like, the amount of times that you hear, like, if you ever get off the phone with a call center, I would say the most common joke that anyone makes is, hello and welcome to tech support. Like, that is probably one of the most overused fucking jokes in the fucking world.
That's one of our episode titles. Welcome to Texas.
We're killing it.
Ourselves, our career.
Yeah. But no, it's just such an overused joke. And, like, it's funny, sure. But it's, like, it's not that funny. But like I was trying to think of good white people jokes, and I feel like the issue with like standard white people who live on a coast, basically not the southern people, they're very easy to make fun of.
Well, because
We're just so boring.
we are so boring, but also white people make fun of themselves in a way that's not pointing out race.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't there black comedians telling racist white jokes that are like kind of like funny? I don't know. Like, I feel like we're just too boring to really point anything out that like
White
is
culture.
like funny and exciting. Because I feel like jokes are supposed to be exciting, you know?
But no, like look at Bo Burnham's white woman's Instagram.
Yeah,
If you just said woman's Instagram, it would have
Yeah.
still been funny.
yeah,
He did point out that it's typical of a basic ass white bitch.
yeah,
And I just feel like most comedians, even white comedians, make some Jim Gaffigan's Hot Pocket thing. That is a white culture thing.
yeah.
No black person resonates with that. Like that doesn't. Jim
I don't
Gaffigan
know.
is not big in the black community. If he is, I'd like to know. But just white people make fun of themselves, but don't point out the race. But they love pointing out the race of other people.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Yeah, but no, like, I feel like there's no, Chris Rock's bit. Most famous Chris Rock bit out there. Black people versus N-words. Like, that is a hysterical bit that's 100% pointing out race. Like,
Yes.
I don't feel like there will be an equivalent of that for white people.
But that's because white people don't have an N-word equivalent for themselves.
Yeah, we do. It's called the South.
Well, no. I can't go up to you and call you something that would be like, dude, you can't call me that. That is.
Well, I mean, you can call me because we're both white. What's...
honky. That's
Yeah.
like the most offensive thing, and it's like, what? Am I a fucking Canadian goose? honky.
But no, like all the jokes of white people, it's just like, yeah, mayonnaise sandwich. I get it. Like,
Mayonnaise, hot pockets.
yeah.
Hot pockets.
I mean, like, white people are so fucking boring. Like, porn is like pure fantasy, and I feel like white people just look up fucking missionary style porn.
Yeah.
Like, that's how fucking boring we
I
are.
love making the joke at work whenever we get, sometimes we'll get Jimmy John's and there'll be some mayonnaise on it. And I'll just be like, ooh, this mayonnaise is spicy. Just making that fucking joke.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we'll also get Azel's, the famous fried chicken place. We'll
So
get that delivered
good.
to work. And I'll always order everyone the half and half.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And their spicy is not very spicy. You can get bigger levels of spicy, but they're half and half spicy. Not very spicy.
Yeah.
And some of the fucking white people are like, holy shit, can you just get the normal stuff? That was really spicy. And I'm like, I couldn't even tell there was spice on it. Like, are
Dude.
you okay? Do you...
Oh shit, dude, you're on vacation this week. I feel like that needs to be brought up.
It will be brought up. I do have
Okay.
something to talk about.
Okay. But no, dude, we got to go to Dave's while you're on vacation.
Yes, I have 9 days off, so
Yeah.
I planned that perfectly.
Dude, spicy hot chicken, man.
Everyone said it's going to be really hard to come back.
Yeah. With especially the miserable shit show you go to.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
Yeah.
so what do we got next after boring ass white people saying racist shit?
my last day at work before my vacation,
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of talking with an incredibly attractive female.
Speaking of incredibly attractive females, go on.
Well, you should really be in tune for this what I'm about to say, because I need your help.
Okay.
I don't know how to talk to women.
Okay.
So, girl comes in, we serviced her bike. She had
You want to service her asshole?
yes,
Okay.
she was attractive.
Yeah. I sit crisscross when I'm about to educate.
Yes, you do. She comes in. I handled everything. Walked her out to her motorcycle, and we're taking a look at it and going over it, and we're chit chatting. We talked for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then it was kind of like, it had that awkward kind of like, you gonna ask for my number? And then I didn't say anything. And then she's like, all right, I guess until we meet again. That is what she said.
Bruh.
And I walked away.
Bro. No. 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 No.
No.
No. No. It's like that bit with the fucking dude with Tracy Morgan sitting in the front seat with Bruce Willis.
Cop out.
No. 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 Hell no. 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 Don't. No.
One of the most underrated movies of all time. Cop
Dude,
Out.
it's so fucking funny. And he just sitting back there just...
Sean William Scott is one of the best actors ever.
Dude, he's perfect at just being his character.
Yeah.
Like, he plays basically the same character in everything he does.
So yeah, I don't know how to talk to women. It was so incredibly, like, we were talking, we were having a good time, everything was going well, we were talking, she was giving me shit, you know, we were going back and forth,
Yeah.
you know, because so her motorcycle had been down a lot, like, you could tell it had a lot of scrapes on the sides, and I was like, when she came in, she was like, oh yeah, I'm here to pick up my bike, and I was like, are you okay? And she goes, yeah, why? And I'm like, your bike's been down a lot, it looks like. Are you okay? And she's like, oh yeah, it's just because of where I live and people pull out and hit it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you should park somewhere else. Like, we had a good back and forth and everything like that. And it just, I don't know how to talk to women.
But clearly you do.
Well,
Because you knocked it out of the park up until you were supposed to ask her out.
yeah, that's the part, is closing.
Always got to be closing, Trevor.
And okay, so the other thing too is I also don't know how to open. I don't know how to talk to women in general. I thought about that line, "Are you okay?" for a whole day. Because I saw the bike when she dropped it off, and I was like, "All right, I already know what I'm gonna say." When she comes back to pick it up, because like I thought about it, so that doesn't count as me knowing how to talk to women.
Okay.
So,
what I want to know...
how do I get makeouts?
Oh my god. No, the most important question I have out of this whole scenario. So, did you look her up at all? Like, on, like, Facebook or anything before you talked to her to check if she was single?
Before I talked to her?
Yeah.
No, not before.
No, like, she dropped off the bike. Then you had the full day of thinking of the pickup line. Did you at any point search her on Facebook?
No.
Okay.
It was after.
Bruh, you can't do that.
What?
You can't do that.
Before or after?
Ever, until you get their number at least.
She is single.
Okay.
According to Facebook. What? She has my card with my phone number on it, so she can call me.
Oh my god.
What?
What do you mean, what? She has my business card. Dude, people who give their business card is like a way of
she
distributing.
grabbed it.
Oh. But no, I mean,
but it
like...
wasn't the one with my cell phone number on
Oh,
it.
what a hoe.
Which I didn't know she was like, oh, is this your card? And I wasn't going to be like, oh, no, let me grab you one of these with my phone number on it.
It would have been funnier.
She was genuinely into it. Like, it's been a year.
Yeah.
It's been a year
since
I've been out of a relationship.
Hold on, wait.
And we're just coming out of a pandemic.
You recently searched on Facebook, I'm assuming on your phone?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Why?
I want to know what she looks like.
Oh, I hate you.
Well, I talk. So... you just... Well, your biggest thing is the fear of rejection, as many people is. And there's really no way to get over that until you actually start getting rejected. And learning to be okay with it.
That is what everyone has said.
Yeah,
especially
like...
about it. She's the one on the left.
Yeah, she cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, so, like, I get rejected when I ask people out, and you just can't take it to heart.
Yeah, no, so that is the problem. Everyone was like, because this was a big thing at work. I work with a bunch of guys, and they're like, "Hey, you didn't ask her out," and so, talking about it, everyone was like, "So you just have a fear of rejection?" And they all assumed because I have been rejected before, and it's like, no, I never put myself in that situation to be rejected. So I have the fear of the possibility of being rejected.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have the fear of a bear attack. I've never been attacked by a bear.
Actually, so no, what happened? So one thing that happened that I think it happened once. I did get rejected. I've been rejected, but the one time that sticks out in my head was in high school.
Oh my god.
It just graduated. It was this summer, and getting ready to go do stuff, and I was like, cute girl at the Fred Meyer gas station. Hey, you want to go out sometime? Oh, sorry. I'm married. And then 2 days later, I saw her on like a bachelorette party in the town. It was just weird, and I felt really uncomfortable because it took a lot of me to go up and do it.
Dude. She didn't even say no. She said she was married. That's not a no.
That is a no.
Well, no, it's not. No. It's not her telling you no. I don't want to date you. That's saying no. I'm taken. There's a huge fucking difference. First off, yeah. When someone says no, I'm in a relationship. No, I'm married. No, I'm taken. Anything of that, it doesn't hurt at all because it's like, okay. Literally nothing like can change that in this moment, so it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter, but for some reason it still affects me.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know why. It's just my thinking. I need therapy. I know that.
Nah, dude, like I would say even if a girl just like flat tells me like no, she's not interested, it's like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 2 or a 3 of like how much like it negatively impacts me. It's just like, all right. Yeah. Like, I don't care. I'll just go ask someone else out. Like, dude, dead ass, all they can do is say no.
Yes, that's all they can do. But no hurts.
It doesn't.
Okay, for someone who really hasn't done it a whole lot, hurt.
Then start doing it so that it doesn't.
Yeah, but like, so...
Going to the gym the first time hurts more than the rest of the times.
Oh, that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
So I also think about it like this. You know, I love baseball.
Excuse me.
I love baseball. If you hit the ball 30% of the time, you're doing fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
You're fucking Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so if you ask
30%.
out... So if you ask out 3 girls and one says yes, you're Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm fucking Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I just need to go out and do it. That's why I need you. I need you, my wingman.
I mean, Oregon's open.
Yeah, let's go right now. Fuck this podcast. Hey, girl, we do a podcast. You want to watch it? Where I talk about.
You want to sit behind the camera while we do it?
Yeah, you have to sit there and then have to do the every time we make a joke on the drum set. That would be pretty funny.
No, it wouldn't.
So yeah, I need help talking to girls.
Like, do you just want me to be there for emotional support? What do you want? Like, this is a situation where there was, like, conversation first and things were going well.
Yeah, but I also need to be able to go up to a woman and be like, I think you're pretty and I like you a lot. I think we should hang out or something.
Okay. First off, don't do that.
Don't quote vines?
Yes.
Because a girl on Hinge quoted that vine.
Still not a good way to open up, like...
Why do girls just get a pass on dating apps? They can do whatever the fuck they want, but then they judge men so much for their shit that they do.
Have you ever talked to a guy then talked to a girl about their dating experiences? Guys are fucking terrible, that's why.
But I'm not like the other guys. No, I'm exactly like all the other guys.
Yeah, me too. I like touching my dick. It's fun.
I like when other people touch my dick.
Um,
What do I need to do?
a lot of it is they need to feel like comfortable and not pressured in the situation. I would say.
I don't feel like I'm very overbearing that I
Well,
would.
no. Not like any situation where they kind of like pressured to feel like say yes. So like a lot of like just simple words and phrases can like kind of imply like not threat, but like just a general level of uncomfortable. Like the most common one is, "Hey, can I get your phone number?" No.
Yeah, don't.
"Hey, can I give you my number?" Significantly better. It's the same interaction, 100%. But you're saying, I'm giving you the option to text me.
Yeah, that's the way I would always do it.
Like if when you ask for her number, she's on the spot of like, do I want this potential psycho to have my fucking number?
I have never. After that gas station thing,
You've
I've
never
asked a girl out in public, in like a place of. It's always just been like dating apps and people I've known, or through friends,
or roommates.
through friends and roommates. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's. I've also had to learn a lot about myself on the dating apps. Dating apps are not fun.
No.
They're not fun.
They're not.
They're really awful.
Yeah.
But it's just how we do things now. Which we've talked about that a lot on this fucking podcast. Especially
We talk about dating a lot here.
Well, that's what we do. We're perpetual bachelors, Taryn.
Fuck that, dude.
We're just roommates.
This girl that used to work at my store, obviously not gonna name drop.
Nevada.
You need to stop with the nicknames because like a lot of them, it's just really fucking obvious.
What,
like I'm censoring that.
Her name could be Reno.
I'm censoring that too.
Why? That's nothing compared to what her name actually is.
Yeah, but no, they get context clues. I censor the first one, then you say the second one. It's like, all right, so he was obviously saying that is the first word.
Maybe.
No, not maybe. It's easy to decipher. But anyway, no, like she's super cool. Hope it works out. We kind of like failed out like a first time a while back, but let's hope the second time goes better. Because I am sick of being single.
But that's not
like,
why you should get into a relationship.
Well, no. Like,
don't force it to work.
I'm not gonna force it to work. Like with other dating scenarios where I was like seeing someone, I'm very honest with myself. Like if it's just like this ain't it, then I cut loose. Like it's just like
cut bait.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this isn't what I'm looking for long term. Then it's done. But like, you got to date to figure out if it works long term. So something I fucking hate is people think I'm shallow because I date people based on how they look. No, how they look doesn't matter. It's their personality.
But you also have to be sexually attracted to someone you date.
And I'm not going to go on a date with someone. I'm not going to ask someone out that I am just not attracted to.
Well, attractiveness is part of a relationship.
Yeah. Like, first off.
Well, okay, whoa. So.
I feel like Harley Quinn right now with the shirt pant combo. I don't know why, just the red and black.
I mean, she wears white. Harley Quinn?
Yeah. She wears red and black in like most of the comics.
I thought she wore. Oh, I guess that's. I'm just thinking of Margot Robbie's Suicide Squad one.
You fuck.
No, so demisexuals. Or is it demi or pan?
Pansexuals are sexually attracted to all genders. Demisexual means you're only sexually interested in people you're romantic with.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess we can't say that. sexual attractiveness is part of it because of demisexuals.
Well, no, demisexuals are 100%. It's the same thing. They're still physically attracted. They just aren't like wanting to have sex until they're emotionally connected with a person, basically.
I thought that it was
No.
how it was explained to me by a demisexual is that they have to form a relationship with them, and then if they're sexually attracted to them too, then they will also have sex. But usually, you only form that relationship if you're sexually attracted to them. So sexual attraction is like part of every relationship.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Not our relationship.
Well, apparently, according to someone, I'm demisexual. I don't know about that one. But
No, you're not. You fucked a lot of people. Not a lot. I just mean like you fucked enough people. Not being interested in them.
But I definitely.
We dug you a hole. I dug the hole for you.
Yeah, you dug the hole that pushed me in.
Yeah.
You're like, hey man, grab a shovel. I want to dig a hole. Me, okay. At the end. In your hole.
You said okay.
No, like, so told me to stop bringing them up on the podcast. So it's M.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like this is popular, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what? Someone's gonna dig this fucking dinosaur up in like several years.
If you're still talking to them, I'll be shocked.
If I'm still talking to them and not dating them, Jesus. Like, so I was in love with this person, and so the sex definitely was way better and more enjoyable than people I was just hooking up with. Even people I was hooking up with long term. Where it was like, it had nothing to do with like familiarity or just knowing what each other liked or like anything of that nature. Like, I don't know. There is definitely like when there is a romantic love interest in the sexual experience, it's significantly more enjoyable for me.
So, let's talk about love.
What's love got to do with it?
Because you have, I think, a very distinct
I would say I've only been in love twice.
But I feel like, so that's what I want to talk about. You have a very distinct view on love than I do. Any of my exes came up to me right now, I wouldn't be interested.
Oh fuck!
And I thought that I thought in the relationship.
Oh Jesus, we're going down this rabbit hole.
I thought in the relationship that I loved them.
Yeah.
But I feel like if down the road I don't feel that anymore, was it love? And I know that you have one. You joke about two people who you still care about. I mean,
I am not going to lie. I hope one of them never asks me out, because I know I'd say yes.
I wouldn't allow that one to happen. The one that you were in.
Yeah.
Can I say that you were?
I no.
Okay. All right.
No. Yeah. No. There's two people that I've loved, and
But like
they
right now,
definitely
they knock on the door. You say yes.
Yeah. Not even like out of a loneliness aspect. It's just like
if you were with someone, you'd still say yes.
No. Like
what if you were just casually seeing someone?
Casual?
But you wanted more out of that relationship.
You're adding a lot of variables here.
I am adding so many variables. Dude, I'm adding all X, Y, and Z variables. Welcome to the slope-intercept form, bitch.
I mean, on a 3D plane, yeah. With X, Y, and Z.
I'm talking 4D.
So, I think it's X, Y, Z, D, then Q. Or A. I don't fucking remember. It's been a while. So, like, I'm just casually seeing them, but I'm, like, not sure it's going to be a relationship yet. Like, I'm just, like, still kind of, like, being like, okay, like, we're having a lot of fun. We're enjoying each other's company. Do I... Maybe. It depends. Like, it's just a hard maybe in that situation. It just depends where I'm at with that other person. Like, if I am like, pretty close to calling this person my girlfriend or my significant other, then I would say no to that person. I would politely decline and be like, hey, sorry, like, this is going really good with this person. But, if it was, like, still just in the casual stage, like, third, fourth date era of a relationship, I'd probably go back to them.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, no.
I can't think of any ex that I would like. There's exes that are like, I'd fuck you again, but, like, none of them that I would date, because, like, I'm in a completely different place than I was now. Like, I'm in a completely different place than I was 2 weeks ago. Because of self-realizations I've made.
I don't know. One of my self-realizations is definitely actually evolving me a lot more as a person, too.
Did Bo Burnham start it?
No.
Oh, Bo Burnham started mine.
Before we get into that, I do gotta say, there is one wild card third and fourth. Fuck.
Let's just say Dan's got a lot of girls he'd still get with.
There's a wild card third that if she knocked on the door, I'd say yes. But I never loved this person. But boy, oh boy, were they fun.
I know which one, right?
The princess.
I don't know that one.
Huh?
Fuck, I can't say anything.
Bring it in here. Wait, who? Oh, no.
Is that the point?
I mean, I'd fuck her.
Okay,
but
so not that one.
Not that one, no. No.
Princess?
Dude, fucking Leia.
Oh, God.
I don't care about name dropping her. She doesn't watch this shit. She has to be blocked on fucking everything.
I'm gonna get her to unblock you. I'm gonna go find her.
You know, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go
I have
see if
9 days off. I'm gonna go find her.
Gonna go all the way down to where we used to live.
Assholesville. So, yeah, you probably want to know about more what I was talking about.
Yeah, I still can't add her on Facebook.
So, Bo Burnham's inside has been quite profound for me.
Yeah.
There's a line in one of his little talking things. Oh no, it's in the Unpaid Intern when he's doing the review. You know, the review of the reaction of the reaction of the reaction. Yeah. He goes he's because it's really hard to understand, because that is what my mind sounds like. When you have all those reactions going on, that is what my mind sounds like. So I watched it several times, and there's a point in there when he says, like, that he realized that, like, being self-aware that you're a douchebag doesn't make it okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that kind of triggered, like, this cascade of realizations for me, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not really a douchebag. I'm just not a nice person.
I should have mixed that better. It was all cranberry at the bottom.
So I'm like, you know, I'm not like your entourage douchebag, you know.
Dude, I fucking love Entourage.
I never watched it.
What?
I never watched Entourage. I didn't know you liked Entourage.
It's so good. It's good in the dumb way.
I did not know that you liked the show Entourage. Yeah, that changes my entire view of you. I don't know if we can be friends. We can.
It's kind of like watching, like, Jersey Shore.
No one watched that fucking show.
Dude, do you know that Mike the Situation has like a workout brand, and it's like everything is named like he's still trying to like hype up that Jersey Shore like lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
It's sad.
There's
Like-
so many fucking sad like. Why was Jersey Shore so popular?
Because it was like at that peak of like,
Mind-numbing reality television.
well, yeah, that, and then also just like popularized.
I mean, 16 and Pregnant was pop, or Teen Mom was popular.
I mean, like, it was just like that era of like the over the top, like crazy reality TV mixed with the idealized what adulthood is like after high school, basically. Like, so high schoolers watch it like, yeah, that's gonna be my life. I'm gonna be the party animal.
GTL.
Who's going out drinking a bunch, you know, party lifestyle constantly. It's good. I'm gonna be living in a house with like a bunch of chicks and a bunch of bros and stuff. And it was just like, it's just sad, honestly, that it had such a following.
It really is. That really is. Another. I don't know. What are you looking up?
I'm looking at Mike the Situation's pre-workout brand.
It better. What is it called?
Brotrition?
Brotrition? What is it? Got a healthy dose of fucking protein in it?
Dude, so like that's a new made-up thing.
Protein?
Yeah. Well, no, people saying it means cum. Like, protein has been
Semen.
around since like the early 2000s, and it's just what it was made by douchebags as like a self-mocking kind of thing of being like, oh, protein, taking scoops of protein for the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
then,
now the whole thing meaning semen is way funnier.
but it doesn't mean that.
But it's funnier.
Anyway, I'm gonna shop his products.
Please don't. They probably don't have any efficacious doses
Dude.
whatsoever.
The Brominator. It's a fucking stack you can buy. What does it come with? The BDS Grenade pre-workout, the Protein Vanilla Isolate, the Situation Abs supplement, the Bromino Acids. Bruh!
God, we just went serious Jersey Shore.
Dude,
So another fad that I would love to die that has been going for 20 years now is Fast and Furious.
oh, yeah. Dude, how many times can family being more than blood be a relevant fucking plot line in those stupid movies?
So that is what I want to talk about. The best thing to come out of the Fast and the Furious whole saga are the fucking memes that are coming out in the last week.
Dude, I
about,
know,
like,
right?
Like
Dominic Toretto.
Dom, nothing's as powerful as family.
I'm gonna go beat Thanos.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, is where Thanos snaps and the entire family goes away except for Dom. And then he comes up. It's like, no, Dom, Thanos is too strong. Not strong enough when you have family. Fuck you.
Put your microphone sock back on.
It is on. I did not take that off. Why want to go on? There it is.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck's been going on with those memes, but I've been loving them.
They have been
They're
the best.
They're
thing.
hysterical.
They have been so funny.
Yeah.
Because that saga is a fucking joke.
Yeah, it is. Dude, it should have ended around like 4.
Yeah.
And I think they're about to come out with 10.
It should have ended at 4 because that's when they brought the first person who you thought was dead wasn't dead, and they brought them back.
Yeah.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Which she should have never died. But then, like, in Fast 5, they brought Han back, or Fast 6. I can't remember. I think the last one I watched was Fast 5. And I was like,
yeah,
all right,
that's
I'm done.
I'm pretty sure that's the last one I watched too.
Apparently they go to space in the new one? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They either go... I did see a clip. I did see a clip where they somehow drove off a cliff. Fuck your spoilers. They drove off a cliff and attached themselves to a rope so they would swing back around and come back onto land.
I fucking can't right now. So as a 5.5
out of
rating.
10?
Yeah.
Good. That's a shit rating. Because that's not
Dude,
a bell curve.
the fucking first line of the description of this movie is unfucking real. Dominic Toretto is living the quiet life off the grid with Letty and his son, but they know that danger always lurks just over the peaceful horizon.
Okay, that was after Fast 5 when they're like, we're doing one last job.
Yeah, dude, they've been
Fast
doing
6,
one last job since Fast
7,
5.
one last job. Fast 8, one last job. Ever since Paul Walker, it's been one last job.
Dude, I'm trying to find anything about this space scene.
I'm fairly certain I saw something about them going to space, but that could have just been a meme. That was very, like, goodly done.
No, it's legit.
They go to space in Fast 9.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 9 space car, would it work? We asked an astronaut.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm trying to...
Are you joking? You're not fucking with me. They go to space. What the fuck, man? Fast and Furious was a great car movie. Like, they could have just kept doing shit like that. Like, Too Fast, Too Furious was pretty fucking good. The Fast and the Furious, the original one, was really good. Up until 4, they were really good. What really lost me was the fucking scene, I think it was in Fast 4, it was Fast 4, where he's driving the Charger through an underground tunnel across the Mexican border. And somehow they've gotten to space from that. They've turned a car movie saga into shit. Cars are fun. Cars are cool.
All right,
you can do a lot of shit with cars.
So I'm at the part where they actually now take the car into space. So Sean and Earl fly a plane up to 50,000 feet. They have the Pontiac strapped to the top that has a jet engine basically attached, or like a rocket engine, with Tej and Roman sitting inside in makeshift astronaut suits. They release them and the engine takes off. They find themselves floating in space, at which point their EMUs, their extravehicular mobility units, start to freeze up, and their candy wrappers start floating around into zero gravity. By this time, Jacob's partner has double-crossed them, handing the reins of the heist to Cypher, who wants all the power for herself.
Every single fucking movie is a double cross.
They crash the car through a satellite to disarm it, preventing their weapons from working. The bad guys, I assume. And they didn't die, apparently. They crashed a car into a satellite, but they didn't die.
They're in space. There's no air to breathe. I know there are low-orbit satellites, but still they're going to die at that altitude.
No, they had, like, special suits, you see. They had, like, makeshift astronaut
Some renegade
suits.
criminals made some makeshift fucking suits out of duct tape.
Yeah.
Dude, they need to stop calling it the Fast and the Furious and just call it the Fast and the fucking Ridiculous.
Dude,
that's the name of the episode, Fast and Ridiculous.
Dude, when did those movies just stop being about cars? Like,
after the fourth movie.
I would say Tokyo Drift was like the last one that was kind of about cars.
No, because like so it was.
Didn't go 1, 2, Tokyo Drift 3, 4.
It went 1, 2, Tokyo Drift, then 4.
Okay.
So Tokyo Drift is 3, but then you have so it's the Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, and then Fast and Furious, and then Fast 5, Fast 6, Fast 7, whatever they fucking call them after that point.
Yeah.
Fast 4.
Dude, the next one better be called Fast 10-Year Seatbelts.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was good. Fast 5 was borderline, like, I guess so. I guess this is reasonable.
Dude,
I'd say Fast 5 was the last good
I remember the one meme that was like the average length of an airport runway, then the average length of an airport runway in a Fast and Furious movie.
Which was Fast
5, pretty sure.
Or Fast 6. I think I may have seen... Whichever one The Rock was in, I saw that one. I think that was Fast 6.
Yeah, where he was clearly roided out of his fucking mind.
He's roided out of his mind in every movie he's in.
Yeah, but this was like right at the beginning of his like becoming like monumentally jacked. Because like back in his WWE days, he was in good shape. He was nowhere near as jacked as he is now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, like this is like was one of his big debuts of being like monstrously jacked.
Yeah,
where it was like, you're not a human anymore. You are just walking trenbolone sandwiches.
Yes.
No, diet, hard work. So I actually have a theory on that, of the whole like celebrity diet model thing that always gets posted everywhere. What do they eat? They wake up, have some egg whites, some oats, and they have chicken, brown rice, broccoli every meal, protein shake, a bunch of supplements that are through a brand that like just is basically snake oil pills. Just dedication, hard work. That's how I do it. Yep, just work really hard. So they're taking Tren and Test and Anavar and D-Ball. Apparently, like, D-Ball, like, has a very euphoric feeling. Like, it really fucks with your blood work, but everyone who's, like, taken D-Ball, Dianabol, I think is the full name of it, is like, yeah, you just feel, like, really euphoric, like, all the time. Like, it's, like, a light level of, like, kind of like a floaty high where you're just always, like, damn, like, I feel good. You're just walking
Jesus
around.
Christ. It gets you strong and you feel good. Why aren't we all taking that?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, because it majorly fucks up with your blood work and it causes hair loss more than probably every single other supplement.
We don't need hair.
Yeah, true. We just need gains. We need
Gains.
shoulders.
We'll just all be fucking babies from Eraserhead.
I thought you were going to say Derek from More Plates, More Dates. His shoulders are fucking out to here. But anyway, so my theory is, because that diet is just not good.
The micronutrients are not good on that diet.
Yeah, you're not getting in hardly any fat. It's very sad food. It's very bland food, because they also tell you not to salt or pepper your food, which is inherently incorrect.
Or put Frank's Red Hot sauce on it.
Oh,
And when you tell me not to do that, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. And
I will put that shit on everything.
The reason I think they lie about their diets, because that's not what they're eating. Like, I fucking guarantee it that isn't what they're actually eating. Well, no. So, yeah.
It's not about the money.
Yeah. Well, no. So, they can't just outright say, oh, I'm taking 120 milligrams test every other day. I'm taking, they can't say that. They sign NDAs. They also don't want to say it because it discredits their progress in a way. So, they give you this poorly balanced diet that isn't satiating. You aren't going to be happy eating the food. It's going to taste boring and bland, and you're going to want to quit. So then that's where they can chalk it up, and then you're going to be exhausted at the gym because you're going to just be feeling like shit. So then that's where they can just chalk it up to, like, oh, it's because, like, I'm more dedicated. I have a better work ethic. That's why I was able to keep up on that diet and keep going to the gym.
So you look up to them as a role model.
Yeah, like, basically they give you an impossible to do chore list, and because you can't finish that chore list, then they're like, and that's what separates me from you, basically. So, like, no one reaches the end game of the chicken, brown rice, broccoli. Like, no one does it for, the 4 months that they do to prep for a movie because they feel like shit after 2 weeks. Like, working out. Oh, I work out both in the morning and at night, hour each time, 6 days a week. I work, and then I do cardio for 4 hours a day in the middle of it. I sleep for, whatever fucking hours. And so basically they give you a list of things where you're doing way more work than you can physically do because you're undernutritioned. I don't fucking know. I don't know words. And so you fail out. And really, they're eating fucking salmon. They're eating beef. They're eating potatoes. All these things they're telling you shouldn't be eating.
They have chefs. They have nutritionists. They have doctors doing everything for them because they're getting paid $10 million.
Yeah, to be in this fucking movie. And they're getting steroided out the ass. but they'll never admit it, so they have to tell you you're not working hard enough.
Yes.
Yeah. So fuck celebrities. I'm sick of seeing, oh, but this celebrity did this diet and it worked for them.
Oh, like Chris Pratt, just cut out beer. Well, yeah, that was probably a good chunk of it stuff. It's like, no, he also got picked to be fucking the lead in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers was like,
hey man, you're gonna need to work on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. And that's also, I think, why we're getting all these stupid sequels from the Fast and the Furious for Jason Statham, for The Rock, and for John Cena, who's now in it.
Oh, God.
Because, you know what's a lot cheaper than getting some fucking fat, out-of-shape actor into shape?
He's already getting the roided up fucking dude.
Exactly.
I wonder what Kumail's gonna do next now that he's jacked.
Whatever they fucking tell him to do.
Yeah. Dude, did you see the recent picture of him with his head looking like massive? That dude is on so much HGH right now, like you can see it in his fucking face and his head. Like his head's super bloated.
He's a nerdy fucking comedian.
Yeah.
Who is now, like, good for him. I'm glad that he's getting paid all that, because, like,
Yeah.
that is the dream of every stand-up comedian. Especially because most comedians are nerds, They grew up nerds, that's why they become a stand-up comedian,
Yeah.
And now he's, a big-time Marvel actor, which is what every actor wants to be now. That's pretty fucking good. Good for him.
Like, dude. Like, his head looks so bloated.
It's also a paparazzi shot,
Yeah.
so, like, it's just, like, that is one of, like, 16 shots that they took in that second.
Yeah.
So I don't think much of the paparazzi shots, because you saw fucking photos of Billie Eilish, where it made her
but,
look
like,
bad.
just, like, look at his neck into his head. Like, he just looks like
It looks like he came from the gym.
Yeah.
I mean, his veins are popping.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, he was already built in a way before that.
But, like, look at his head in comparison there. Like, when he first started getting ripped.
His head looked normal.
Yeah,
his head looks like it always has.
Now his head looks like super fucking, like, bloated and weird. Which is a side effect of taking too much HGH.
Jesus, Taryn. Do you want to take HGH?
No, I don't, because I don't want a bloated fucking head. I just want to take testosterone. Derek, if you could relist it, please. I need, like, a 6-month supply.
So,
like, 12 bottles, please.
Taryn, you mentioned something earlier. Probably a topic we should probably end this podcast on. You mentioned that I had 9 days of vacation off.
Yes.
So, I'm not going to see you for the next few days.
Why not?
I'm going on a trip.
Oh, shit. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just going somewhere.
All right, cool.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it.
Fun.
I've been thinking about just taking my motorcycle and going somewhere. Probably going to go to, like, Boise.
Ew.
Where would I go on my motorcycle?
Oh, no, not fucking Boise.
What, San Francisco?
It's better than Boise.
It's not. It's cold there. It's like 67 degrees.
Where, Boise? San Francisco?
San Francisco. It's 101 in Boise.
Yeah, why do you want to go there?
I don't know. I've been to San Francisco. There's nothing to do. I mean, there's a lot of
good
stuff to
food.
do. There is a lot of good food, but not when you're by yourself.
Wait, what? What? Oh. No.
What?
Do you not eat at restaurants by yourself?
No.
Why not? I do it on the regular. Dude, we are so different. It's really surprising how different we are. I always forget that you're not me.
I've only gone to a bar by myself when I was trapped in Iowa.
Dude,
that's the only time I've ever gone to a bar by myself.
I go to restaurants by myself at least like once a week.
We are very different.
Yeah.
But why do you do it?
I mean, I don't have a reason as to why I do it so much that I'm hungry. I want food from there, so I go.
Okay, I specifically don't go to a restaurant because I don't want to go alone.
What's wrong with going alone? Please tell me.
Table for one.
Yeah. Oh no, just me. Like, I don't know. Talking while you eat is already annoying enough. You have to make that awkward small talk while you wait for the food, even if it is like you and me. Like, if we're just sitting there quietly, it's kind of weird. So we kind of have to talk, and it's weird.
We make jokes all the time.
Yeah.
I remember the time one of the last times we went to Red Robin, and we just sat there and made jokes the entire time about the waiter.
Yeah. We're assholes.
Yeah.
But no, like, it's just you're just sitting down to eat.
No, I mean, I'm like, I have 9 days off. I don't want to spend all of it relaxing because I'm going to be fucking bored. But
so here's the thing about you.
I brought it up because I wanted you to tell me what I should do.
Oh no,
because I want to branch out.
Before we get to that, let's talk about this whole fucking restaurant thing. So here's the thing about Trevor. Here's the thing about you.
Here's the thing about you. I like that. Here's the thing about you. We're the fast and the ridiculous. Okay.
You're way too worried about other people. You are the person who thinks other people are looking at you. Dude, stop doing that. What the fuck? Why did I just look over and see a fish?
I did that on accident.
So, you're way too worried about what other people are thinking of you, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, you're worried that people at other tables are judging you. You're worried that the waiter or waitress and the people there at the restaurant are judging you for eating alone. You're worried about asking someone out because someone might see you get rejected. Like, oh, look at that fucking loser. He just asked that girl out and she said, no. Like, I am so out of my own head. Like, when I'm, like, walking around. Like, I do not give a shit what anyone thinks. Like, I wear gold fucking boots.
I know you do.
I wear red fucking boots. I wear red pants. I wear too much leather. I wear silk all the fucking time. I do not give a shit what anyone walking by. Oh, who's this fucking fag? You know? Like, I'm sure that is in a lot of people's head, but I don't care.
I know.
Who are these meaningless fucking people in my plot line?
I tell myself all that stuff, but I can't actually execute it. Like, I'm like, I don't care what you think, but I do. I don't care what you think, but I do.
Dude, dead ass, you need to go see a therapist and get some, like, anxiety medication, man.
You think I need medication?
I think you need some, like, Xanax or something. Like, I'm not a doctor, so I'm obviously, like, not saying, like, this is, in fact, what you need. But I do think you have a lot more anxiety than you, like, think you probably do. In the way of, like, I don't even know, like, a good example. But, yeah.
So, here, I think I have so much anxiety, it's actually made me an introvert. I think I'm an extrovert. But because of my anxiety, I've become okay with being an extrovert or an introvert. Does that make sense?
So, like, the way I'm viewing it, and I'm saying this in the nicest of ways, your anxiety is, like, legit limiting your human experience to the point where I think you need medication.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like,
I don't know if I need medication though. I think I just need to talk about it and realize, because I feel like I'm
well, no, because, like, you... So the way I'm seeing it is you're very aware of the problem. You're very cognitively aware of, like... So, like, I don't think talking it out is gonna work.
Because here's the thing, is it's self-doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, I realize that it's the problem, but my self-doubt is like, is that the problem? So I work on things all the time.
Yeah.
I can be like, oh, the problem is, it's you got a bad spark plug, even though that's not a common problem. You got a bad spark plug. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Just for the idiots out there, I'm not one of them.
Oh my god.
See, so, but my self-doubt will be like, is it the spark plug? Is that what it is, or is it something else? No, it's the spark plug. Just replace it, and you'll be all good to go. But I'm just like, is it though?
Dude,
is that what it is?
All right, so I'm the same in that regard, but more so with my medical health. So recently I went to the doctors because I had a very large lump.
Yes, you did. I touched it.
Yeah, right
You made
here.
me touch it.
It's still a little bit inflamed, but it's definitely gone down significantly. And obviously, what does anyone think when they find a large lump that suddenly appeared?
Cancer.
Cancer. And it's weird how like I troubleshoot my body, and like I'll definitely like always just assume the worst. So Trevor, what is my most common ongoing medical issue when I get sick every fucking time?
Your tonsils.
My tonsils. Guess what caused it?
Your tonsils.
My tonsils.
Just get them removed.
Guess what's right on the other side of right here?
Your tonsils.
My tonsils. And for whatever reason, I just wanted to think it was anything but my tonsils for once. Then I just like the doctor pointed out that my tonsils were pretty inflamed, and I looked in the mirror, and I was just like, oh wow, yeah, my tonsils are hyper fucking inflamed, like compared to what they normally are. She doesn't know what my tonsils like normally look like. She said like, yeah, my left one's a bit inflamed, my right one's very inflamed, and like I know what my tonsils look like when they're not inflamed, and I was like, whoa, that's fucking bad.
Go get them removed. Well, you get to eat ice cream for 2 days.
Go take anxiety medicine, you fucking nerd.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All right, then.
wow.
I'll take my anxiety medicine when I'm driving you back from the fucking doctor from your
I'm just gonna
tonsillectomy.
Okay,
I'm
dude.
going to take you to Dutch Bros so all those fucking Dutch Bros baristas can see you for who you really are.
Dude, I still can't believe that girl with the Camaro.
Yeah, go ahead.
I still can't believe that girl with the Camaro fucking wrote her number on my cup.
Did you text her?
No. And then I went in again and she was still there. And I was like, fuck.
So, the Dutch Bros is going to be going public.
What?
They're going to be, you're going to be able to buy their stock.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you meant like the Dutch Bros next to our house is going public. I was like, they've been open.
No. Dutch Bros, the company, is going public. IPO.
Cool.
Initial public offering.
Cool.
So, but yeah, back to me. That's what we're all talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you need to go to talk therapy. And then they will ask you about medication and stuff, and I feel like you should try it.
I don't want to.
Hey, I tried. Wait, you don't want to go to talk therapy, or you don't want to try medication?
I do want to go to therapy. I've just been way too lazy to actually try and contact a therapist.
So I've taken 4 different depression medications for me to know that they don't work well with me.
I'm not taking depression medication because I've never... Everyone that I've ever talked to, it's never worked good for.
I don't think you're depressed, but I do think you have anxiety.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
100%. So, motorcycling, I love it. I love traveling on my motorcycle, and this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 days. 2 to 3 days. But one thing I've noticed, and I've tried to get myself to not do it, is to get off my bike. Literally, the only times I'll get off my bike is to gas up. Get gas, and then keep going. I won't pull off and get off and walk around. Like, I'll go to the coast, and I won't even stop at the little turnouts and take photos.
See, that...
I won't even stop.
Why do you go to the coast then?
Exactly. There's something wrong with me.
Oh my god. You literally... And there's the coast. Back to Portland.
That's why what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 days is I'm going... And it relates to this podcast because I'm going to be forcing myself to vlog it, to step out of my comfort zone, to be that Anthony Bourdain style.
Hey, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy Trevor here.
While you were asleep, it took me 45 fucking minutes to shoot an intro. A 20-second fucking intro. Like, hey, this is my setup. This is what I'm going to be doing. Let's have fun. Took me 45 fucking minutes to do that.
That's what that sound was down here? I'm kidding.
Which sound? I made a lot of sounds.
Hey guys, it's Trevor.
No, I already made that joke.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
I mean, that's cool. I'm happy for you.
I'm trying to force myself to step out of my comfort zone because of...
Have you been talking to strangers?
I mean,
I believe I
do
gave
that-
you homework to talk to strangers.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
It was dating advice I gave you a while back. I think like 4 episodes ago.
Oh, then I definitely didn't take that advice. But I will take it now because I'm going to be going to foreign places, such as Idaho and Washington.
Oh, dude, like 100%. So like if you're outside of an hour drive from our house, like you can just do anything legal. Like, because then there's no like repercussion to it. If you embarrass yourself, so what?
They're not going to be like, hey, so and so talked to me, and then like, yeah, and then like go get back to me. You know?
Yeah.
Not like we're in high school.
Yeah.
Also, I can do that here because we're not in high school.
Yeah.
You know, where everyone fucking talks to each other.
Like, dude.
I think that's what it is. High school was so traumatizing.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, definitely I can understand the consequences of, like, you know, you do something embarrassing in high school and it gets back to you. That's not really a thing in adulthood, and I guess because, like, I've done so much semi-embarrassing stuff, like, as an adult, stuff that, like, I feel, like, shame for, in a way. Like, and it's never come back to bite me, to where now I have that realization of, like, oh, who cares if that girl says no? It's never going to circle back.
But, so, I don't know if I'd qualify it as embarrassing, but most of the stuff I see you do makes me, like, squirm.
Like what?
It's as simple as is in the line at Chipotle. I'm not even kidding. The way you interact with the person,
Yeah,
makes me squirm.
because like I'm being social.
Yes. So I don't know if my anxiety has caused me to be introverted or my introvertedness has caused the anxiety.
First off, I think the whole introverted extroverted thing is just pure fucking pseudoscience that people make up excuses
Oh,
for
the
why they are.
Myers-Briggs things is complete pseudoscience.
Yeah.
And I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I know way too much about that shit.
So, I don't think like it's real at all. I think everyone just exists somewhere in the middle ground, but they just force themselves to believe that they are one or the other based off of like how they think they're supposed to be.
And when you really dive into it, that's actually not what it's about. It's not
Yeah.
like it's not black and white. It's like, you know, if you're an INFJ.
Is it a normal distribution bell curve?
No.
Maybe. It is. I mean,
Well, I don't know. But like an INFJ, oh, because of this, the J, your I is actually more towards the middle. So you're one of the more extroverted introverts. That sort of shit, you know? It's all like it's a really weird science that makes no fucking sense.
it's not science.
Pseudoscience.
Yeah.
Which I'll get in trouble for saying that.
But no,
yeah.
so no, I think the whole introverted extrovert thing is just a big fucking lie that people tell themselves. Like
It's the same as horoscopes.
yeah.
Let's just be honest with it.
Like people attribute me to being the most extroverted fucking human they've ever met.
Yeah, and because I'm an introvert and I use hard quotes on that, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. And
But it shouldn't.
But no, I feel like it's just the anxiety.
And that's that. So that is what I feel.
Not
when you do that.
Not to make you out to be like, not to make you feel bad, but it's like anxiety is a mental illness basically. Like it's a mental disorder that talk therapy and stuff can help with. And you should go to therapy. I should go back to therapy.
Yeah, you should too. There.
Yeah, no, I'm not abstaining. I have my own fucking issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. My depression that's caused by dependency on relationships. Yeah, I know. I need to go to therapy.
Glad we both know that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we both know so much about each other.
Yeah. You know the episode Stupid Piece of Shit? The BoJack Horseman episode where it's just like mostly inner monologue?
Yeah.
You were saying the Bo Burnham thing is what the inside of your head is like? That's what the inside of my head is like.
Yeah.
And it ain't fun in there. All right, bub.
Yeah. No, that actually makes complete sense because that is exactly what depression and like dependence on relationships sounds like. And then with mine, anxiety sounds like the reaction to a reaction to a reaction to a reaction of a video.
Yeah. But anyway, so what was I getting at? So like people attribute me to being like the most fucking extroverted human that they ever fucking interact with. But mostly I'm just trying to be outwardly kind to as many people as possible because I mean this comes from just a place of personal experience, especially being a guy. No one's really ever outwardly kind to me.
Yeah.
And when they are, it makes my fucking day. So I am literally just trying my hardest to make everyone's day around me. Because I know it's the right thing to do, kind of. Like, it's not at all required of me. I don't fucking have to. Like, but then people are like, oh, so you're super extroverted. You talk to people, you interact with... But it's like...
You're just being a kind person.
I fucking hate whenever, like, there's 2 or 3, like, more people, like, in a, like, group setting. I don't like group settings very much. Like, so the weird thing is, I love to be a performer in a way. I like all eyes on me, but I don't like interaction, like where it's like everyone's involved. Because I don't know when I'm supposed to talk. I don't know when it's okay for me to chime in. When I chime in and someone interrupts me, it's fucking annoying. So it's just like I don't like that shit. So it's like, by that definition, I'm an introvert because I only like small, like close interaction, basically. And it's like, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
That actually makes a lot of sense too, because especially with previous people that have come over to this house, how they interact. You're definitely not a conversationalist. You're a set up punchline kind of a guy.
Yeah. Like,
and then they'll take the setup and be like, "You're a misogynist." It's like, no. I was saying more shit. Like, you cut me off. Shut the fuck up.
You had a different idea of this.
Well,
yeah.
But you know what I'm talking
about. Like,
about.
whenever there's a group, I just tell jokes. That's all I know how to do in, like, a large group situation. Just turn it into the focus being me. Because that's not the only way I know how to talk, but I only know how to talk, like, one-to-one kind of way. So whether that's one person to one person or one person to the audience as being a one, that's the only way I really know how to interact.
Yeah. No, you're definitely a performer.
Yeah.
And the way you talk and everything like that, you're definitely a performer.
Yeah. But so by that definition, I'm an introverted extrovert. I'm an extroverted introvert. Whatever. It's bullshit. It's garbage.
The whole Myers-Briggs things is just garbage. It's so...
But anyway, so what my homework was for you
is I need to talk to people.
Yeah, you just need to talk to people, man.
Well, you know, I'm probably going to be going to Boise. That's a college town. But it's the summer, so there'll probably be no one there.
Yeah, true.
So, just a bunch of fucking conservatives. What? Idaho's a shithole.
Yeah. That's why I don't understand why you're going.
I'm going there because if I do go there, I want to go to Twin Falls, which is where the first stop on my East Coast trip was at.
Okay.
And then there's a Craters of the Moon National Monument there, which I'm fascinated by volcanology. It's a lava field. Did you not know that about me?
Did you just say you have a fascination of volcanology?
Volcanology, not volcanology.
Sorry.
Vol, not vol. Volcanology. I don't give a shit about Star Trek. It's one of the shittiest fucking series.
I was thinking more of Vulcan, the god of. Oh man, I'm fucking up.
Okay, this is actually incredibly interesting to me because my favorite motorcycle manufacturer, Kawasaki, has a line of motorcycles.
He's a god of fire.
Called the Vulcan.
He's the Roman god of fire.
Okay, so Vulcan. What's his name?
Vulcan.
Okay, that's just it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the god of fire in Rome, in Roman religion.
What is the... Okay, Greek gods are way better.
Yeah.
And the fucking Roman gods are just straight ripoffs of the Greek gods.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Hephaestus is... Hephaestus? I can't fucking say that. It's the Greek.
Yeah.
Parallel.
So, yeah. So that's what Vulcan is. Fire. That's interesting to me. I just learned something from my job. The Roman god of fire. All right. So, what have we learned today, Taryn?
I have
anxiety.
Yeah. You have anxiety. I have depression. Together, we are inept.
Yes.
We learned that the Fast and Furious movies hot garbage.
Or the Fast and the Ridiculous.
Yeah. What's our first topic?
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan. Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
We learned that some cancel culture is good, and Joe Rogan canceled a comedian.
Joe Rogan, who hates cancel culture, started it all.
Yep.
For the most part. We'll just say that, you know?
I mean, that's also a good title. Joe Rogan started cancel culture.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Actually, that's a very clickable title.
Yeah. Clickbait.
Yeah. We need, like, our faces, you know? And then Joe Rogan looking all smug in between it.
Yeah, who are we? Philip DeFranco?
Haha, fuck you.
Yeah, you fucking prick.
We should actually have, like, a good thumbnail. Like, a consistent thumbnail. More so than just the logos. Because I feel like you should have more element to it. Yeah, I mean,
not
like...
you.
No, like,
we.
you, the content creator. Whether it's you. Like...
Yeah.
It's just...
Well, that's why they get millions of clicks. And we get 7.
Yeah. But I'd say Joe Rogan started cancel culture is a very clickable title.
Yeah. Joe Rogan started cancel culture. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. It's been decided.
It has been decreed. That is a way better way of saying it.
It has been decreed.
It has been decreed.
Have you ever seen Creed? It's a good movie.
Creed?
Yeah, Creed.
I saw Creed 1. I didn't see
1?
Creed 2. Did Creed 2 come out?
I saw the one that had Michael B. Jordan. Is that just Creed?
Yeah, he's Creed.
Yeah.
He's Creed's son.
Yeah.
So he's Creed in Creed 1 and Creed 2.
Okay,
I've only seen Creed 1.
I know these movies work.
You probably only seen Creed 1.
Yeah, I've only seen Creed 1.
I think he loses, just like in Rocky, which was just dumb to follow.
But he climbed up all them stairs.
I don't think he did that. All right, so you can catch us on Surprisingly Music on YouTube, where we're going to be reviewing the Orion Experience.
This episode comes out after that.
Oh yeah, this episode comes out way after.
Yeah.
Whatever band Taryn chooses.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know what that is. So
catch us on Monday.
Catch us on Mondays for Surprisingly Music.
It's the Wonder Years.
Yeah, what he said. I don't know what he said. I couldn't hear him. But catch us on Surprisingly Sober Fridays, Surprisingly Podcast on Instagram, Surprising Twit on Twitter, where we tweet twits. And we tweet twat twits. And
we're on YouTube, Spotify, all these streaming platforms.
Yeah, check out, hopefully, if I do it correctly, I'll have a video up of me traveling.
Yeah, and while he does that...
Taryn will have so much time on his hands, he'll finally do something with it.
Yeah, no. So, this last week I clocked in at 72 hours of fucking work.
Yeah.
That's like as much as 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm 1. I don't sleep. I'm sad.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do?
Nothing.
Trevor.
So, I'm Trevor.
And I'm Taryn.
And we are r/signing off.